Welcome to YellBro Road. I am Jordan, and today someone is typing extremely loud. I feel bad for their keyboards. Anyways, Trump. This might be just a straight up shit talking video because I thought it was hilarious. I was watching the Jimmy Dore show, right? And I think Trump literally thinks that there are the letters M, S, 1, and 3 on Abrego Garcia's fist. I kid you not. But first, don't forget to share, support, hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Check them out, read them, then share them. Thank you very much. Okay, so I didn't bring this article up I just brought it up for the picture, right? And this is the picture that was shown, this is several weeks ago, I think this was shown. Let me full screen it. You can see that better. There you go. So you see those letters, M, S, 1, and 3. Now, anyone with just a tiny amount of brain cells would be like, wait a minute, that looks like Times Roman font from Adobe or some shit, or, sort of from Microsoft Word or whatever the fuck. But I think the Orange Penguin thought these were actually tattooed onto his hand, like the actual M, the actual S, the actual 1, and the actual 3. I remember when this first came out, and I immediately understood, just by looking at them, like, okay, that looks like numbers imposed on top. But no one's that dumb to think that those are the actual tattoos. They're just saying the marijuana leaf symbolizes M, the smiley face symbolizes S. I guess a cross means 1, and a skull means 3 somehow. I don't know. I don't know the lingo. Some people said, like, oh, no, that doesn't stand for MS-13, that's bullshit. Or some people said, oh, no, the cross kind of looks like a 1, and there's 3 holes in the skulls, even though there's 4 holes, but I guess 3 prominent holes here. To say, like, oh, 3, see? I don't know, personally. What I do know is that this M, this S, this 1, and this 3 are not there. Those are not tattooed onto his hand. Those are meant to decipher the symbols, right? Well, let's check this out. I kid you not, I am wrecked. Here we go.
Well, wait a minute. He had MS-13 on his knuckles tattooed.
Oh, he had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
He did not have the letter MS-13.
It says MS-13.
Yeah, that was Photoshop.
Wait, that's not even the clip I wanted. No. There's a longer one where he stays in the argument longer. Where is it? No. Not doing full interview. They always do this shit to, like, fucking... Should have watched the clip first. Whatever. Here.
I can't have a trial, a major trial for every person that came in illegally. We have thousands of murderers that came in. They're going to murder people. They already have murdered people in our country.
Right, so
we have to get them out, and we have to get them out fast.
Really bad guys, but in our country, even bad guys get due process, right?
If people come into our country illegally, there's a different standard. These are illegal. They came in illegally.
But they get due process.
Well, they get a process where we have to get them out.
They get
Okay,
a
let's
process.
talk about the Venezuelans.
They get whatever my lawyers say. Those tattoos.
Oh, he had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
He did not have the letter MS-13.
It says MS-13.
Yeah, that was Photoshop. So let me
That was Photoshop. Terry, you can't do that. Hey, they're giving you the big break of a lifetime. You know, you're doing the interview. I picked you because, frankly, I never heard of you, but that's okay. But I picked you, Terry. Hey, but you're not being very nice.
This dude did not realize that it was photoshopped. That is absolutely incredible to me. This fool's like, it's MS-13. It's right there on his hand. There it is. Clear as day. MS-13. It's like, oh, okay, those things represent that. I got it. It's like, no. That's MS-13. Oh, fucking wrecked. Maybe the other one has more. Let me see if the other one has more to it other than. Oh, fuck you.
Well, wait a minute. He had MS-13 on his knuckles tattooed.
Oh, he had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
He did not have the letter MS-13.
It says MS-13.
That was Photoshop.
He did not know, bro.
He had, but that's
No,
okay.
fuck you.
Of a lifetime.
He
You know,
beat
you're
up-
doing the
he
interview.
beat up
I
his-
picked you because,
his
frankly, I never heard of you, but that's okay.
His partner,
I
his
picked
woman.
you. Terry, but you're
He
not being very
fucking
nice.
smashed her in the face with a work boot. And you think it's funny.
Bro, play the rest of the fucking clip, you idiot.
Creature.
Terry, but you're not being very nice. He had MS-13 tattooed.
We'll agree to disagree. I want to
Terry,
move on to something else.
Terry, do you want me to show you the picture?
I saw the picture. We'll
And you think
agree
it
to
was
disagree.
Photoshop? Well,
Here we go.
Don't Photoshop it. Go look at his hand. He
Fair
had
enough.
MS-13.
He did have tattoos that can be interpreted that way. I'm not an expert on them. I want
So then he doubles down. He really means the actual M, the S, the 1, and the 3. He actually, like, he double, tripled down on it. Like, have you seen the picture? Huh? Have you seen it? Clearly, it says MS-13.
But what does that matter when he already beat up his girlfriend like 13 times?
Anyways, yeah. Like, this guy's a fucking dumb fuck, bro. Like, and then obviously,
No, because the girlfriend got on CNN and was like, "No, I'm happy my husband's alive, but yeah, when I'm near me." That's pretty much what she said.
okay, that has nothing to do with what we're watching here, but yeah.
He's
Anyways,
stupid right now because he's a fuck shit.
anyways, the whole the whole photo op here, no pun intended, is for this MS. It's like, look, we got in his mind, in this dumb fuck's mind. There's literally the letters and numbers on this guy's hands. Like, I am so sure of that. Like, he's genuinely confused. He's as confused as Harrison is in a gay bar. He's just like, oh fuck, I don't know what to do here.
Court orders, and he gots to go.
Anyways,
That's it.
yeah, this guy's an idiot. And then Jimmy Dore. The reason I did this video.
Yeah, you hate Trump, but at the same time, why are you defending this fucking retard that beats his wife with a fucking work boot?
I don't hate anyone.
Is he?
I don't hate anyone.
Shut up.
That's first of all. Second of all,
You know you are.
this guy's a dummy.
You've been doing this for like 5 days. You've been talking about this shit for 5 days. I'm telling you.
What's my last video on Abrego Garcia? Which
you
one
do
is it?
shit like that in America, you're going away. Especially you breaking illegally, you're going away. It's that simple. You can't get that through your mind though. You want to grandstand and be like, oh shit, this is all fake. It might be, but at the same time, we got criminal records on these assholes. So what are you going to do about it?
I have questions. Pretty plain and simple. I have questions.
Well,
But
yeah,
this
I
video
wanna
is not
ask you
about that.
questions, too.
Yeah, I'd love for you to ask those questions. It's just the guy's in El Salvador now, so you can't actually ask them. You can't actually hold them legally to your standards. You can't.
They're citizens of El Salvador. They're not citizens of America. So
No,
what do you
most of them are
expect
from
the
Venezuela.
president of El Salvador to do? What do you expect the president of El Salvador to do?
I expect him to take the money from the U.S. to hold on to them. He's going to take their money to hold on to these guys, which means your tax dollars are going to El Salvador.
Sure, like all countries,
You do realize that, right?
Like all countries, all over the world are taking money from the U.S.
Yeah, there's another one to take.
Why defend this? Why defend this guy?
You want to know what's even crazier is that you wouldn't have to pay for Venezuelans if you sent them back to Venezuela, but instead he sends them to El Salvador, and he pays for them to be there when they can go to Venezuela. Damn, that's kind of crazy, right? It's almost like we're spending unnecessarily in order to get the optics that we're cleaning up the country.
Do you live in America because that's your money?
Sure.
But at the same time, it's like, do you want that guy that like fucking crushed an orbital socket of a woman with a work boot who got here illegally, living in your country?
That would have to apply to a citizen, wouldn't it? The same standard? But my standard is to actually investigate, go through psychological processes, and then figure out, like, what's your motives? Why'd you do this? On and so forth.
Bro.
I want real, like, nuance, but you're just saying, if this guy did this, get him out of the country. So then you should do that with American citizens, too, right? Who do much worse than that.
Well, here's the thing. You're black, and here's the thing. You're black, and you think this is a reverse kind of thing. It's
no,
not.
You don't know what you're fucking talking about. That's my contention with you. Is you're saying shit willy-nilly, not knowing what the fuck you're talking about.
No, I really do.
Okay.
This is stupid. We can't let this guy be in the country.
Okay, but are those actual tattoos of MS-1 and 3 on his fucking hand?
Nobody gives a shit about that.
I do, because that means your president is a fucking idiot.
It sounds like Trump cared because he
there was a
insisting
precedent.
He was arguing
He broke.
that it was. So it sounds like Trump
Shut
cares.
up. He broke in illegally, and that's all it takes.
Wait,
it doesn't matter.
That was his proof.
He has tattoos.
He was proving it to the reporter.
If an illegal gets caught around other illegals, they're going back too.
That's
the
not
goddamn truth of it.
That's not necessarily true, because he said he's going to allow an excuse for people who work in hotels, who are cleaners, who are farm workers.
Bullshit.
He's going to allow them. Yeah, he's going to allow them to get a hall pass and stay in the country.
Yeah, they have a nice and they could stay. They get the Trump hall pass.
Or some technicality where they have them like next to the border where they cross over and then cross right back and say asylum.
But so why are you protecting this guy that arrested like 14 times?
Trump is protecting them. He is illegals. He's letting illegals stay if they get a permission slip from their employer.
I swear to God, when I get back, you're all going away.
So it seems less. Yeah,
he has spoken. Trump has spoken.
It is less of me targeting the guy. It's more of this guy targeting the guy. And then this guy doesn't even fucking know that those are fucking Photoshop Times Roman fucking font on the fucking picture. He's an idiot. So, anyways, the whole reason I made the video, Jimmy Dore pointed this out, but Jimmy Dore did a weird thing too, where it's like very excuse-based. It's interesting. Very excuse-based. Like, oh, look, these people are lying to Trump. They're getting him to do things by lying. And they show an actual video where the guy, what's his name, Stephen Miller, blatantly lies about a judge ruling. I think it was a Supreme Court ruling. It's like, oh yeah, it's 9-0. 9-0 in our favor. Trump's like, in our favor, right? He's like, yeah, in our favor. Everyone else is like, oh, someone tell the boss that he's getting wrong information. And the fact that he has no questions and doesn't investigate on his own means what? He shouldn't fucking be there. He's too dumb or too lazy, too incompetent, blatantly. This is your IQ test, people. Here's your IQ test. I'm sure he'll lie later and be like, of course I knew it was Photoshopped. Of course I knew. But we just heard right there, he doubled, tripled down on this thing. He's just going to lie about it. That's my guess. He's just going to come back and lie and be like, oh, yeah, I knew. Which, in my opinion, would make him a liar for that, a dumb fuck for believing this in the first place, and then incompetent for the sake of, like, maybe this guy could have been one of your fucking hotel workers you just got rid of, for all you know. Right? And is this how you treat other human beings? Is this how you do this? No process, no nothing? Yeah, we gave him a process. The process of shipping him to El Salvador. It's like, wait a minute. But if you don't go over the nuance of the story of the case, how the fuck are you doing that? Well, he has tattoos, look. This is his whole reason. These tattoos are the reason, most likely, of why this fool got picked up in a Chicago Bulls hat, too. Of why this fool got shipped to El Salvador.
It doesn't matter.
Well, let's add to that, Harrison.
He's,
Why'd he
he's
take
a
him out of the
citizen-
gang
he's a
prison?
citizen-
Why'd they have him taken out of the
citizen
gang
of another
prison?
country.
Why'd they take him out of the
If
gang
America
prison?
tries to ex- if
Why'd they
America
take him out of the
tries
gang
to
prison?
extract fucking-
Why'd they take him out of the gang prison, Harrison? Why?
He didn't. He was not removed from the gang. He's still in the gang fucking prison.
Are you sure about that?
I am positive. Here's the thing.
Oh, fucking
He's not a citizen of the U.S. So,
To be fair, I'm
President
not even sure either.
Bukele-
Let's look it up.
President Bukele has said, no, there are citizens, and
Bukele.
they'll serve out their sentence. They'll serve out their sentences for their crimes they committed here first. Now, if you want them back, that's up to you.
Okay, so he was moved to a different prison.
Like,
Harrison, you are
he's a faggot.
serially retarded.
Oh my god.
Shut up, liberal.
Fucking ad blocking stuff. Oh!
Somebody just shut up.
Oh wait, I'm good. Just use the Wayback Machine. $200 facility with own bed and furniture. Update reveals. Okay. Notorious Sea God president. Okay, so he's moved. Transferred from Notorious Sea God prison to administration building at Centro Industrial, where he has his own room with a bed and furniture rather than a prison cell, according to a court filing that cited Van Hollen's remarks. Okay.
But that's El Salvador. We have no control over what they do with their prisoners.
Hey,
He's
you
not
were
our
paid!
prisoner
Stop
anymore.
it! Stop lying to me! Stop lying! Stop lying!
What, you want this guy back here? Is that what you're saying? You're a fucking weirdo.
Oh, that's Iraq. We have no say in what happens over there. It's Iraq. It's not our country.
Oh, shut
Stop
up.
lying
This
to
one
me.
man,
Stop
he's
lying
a
to
fucking
me.
loser, and he's a fucking loser, and I wish somebody would put him down, but they won't. So now we gotta deal with this bullshit.
Could you define putting him down?
I think he thinks he's cute or something. That must be the case here.
Yeah. You shoot yourself on the back of the head 3 times, like the Epstein people.
Or Gary Webb. Exposing the CIA
What's
sold
going on,
drugs in the U.S.
Yeah, he's not a nice guy. No matter how much you want to paint it, you can be like, yeah, his fucking finger tattoos are fucking painted on. But at the same time, he was doing some crazy shit.
Are you a nice guy?
Give me the proof of this. I understand the domestic abuse thing.
Why do you want to? Why
But
do you
then
want
again,
this guy back?
That would require you to
He
deal with.
fucking-
That would require you to deal with
crushes
with
white
Americans
men
a
with
certain way.
blue.
Would you do the same for an American?
Why do you want him? Hey, shut up.
No.
Why do you want him back? He crushed his wife's head with a boot. Why do you want him back?
Who said I want him back? I'm going on their standards, you dummy. These are IQ tests
No,
to show you,
I'm
like,
saying-
either A, they're lying, or B,
No,
they're
you wanna-
incompetent
you-
and stupid.
No, because you're a liberal and you want to free this. No, because you're a fucking leftist and you want to free this fucker.
No, I'm
Let me
not
tell
doing jumping
you
jacks
something.
like you are. I'm looking at the story. I'm like, wait a minute, these
Fuck
guys
you.
are
I'm
fucking
coming back
lying
next
to
month.
us.
I'm coming back.
They're blatantly
I'm coming back
lying,
next month.
or they're blatantly
I'm
lying,
gonna
or they're
make
dumb as
sure
shit.
he's gonna be.
It's one or the other.
Oh, fuck you.
They're either lying or they're dumb as shit. There's no way around this. Either lying or dumb as fucking rocks. Either way, they should not fucking be there. It's an IQ test, Harrison, and you are failing, my friend. You are focusing on, he jaywalked on January 13th, 2021. He shouldn't be here. I'm not saying anything about him being here or not being here. I'm saying these guys are fucking liars. And you're not paying attention to that at all.
If I
You're excusing it.
if I beat my wife with a work boot, they'd bury me under a jail. So no.
Then
Fuck
do
this guy.
it!
Fuck you.
Then do it! Do you think he gets favorable calls in the fucking judicial system? If he did all that, take him to court instead of just shipping him to El Salvador, where now he's living in a nice encampment, right? He has fucking his own couch and TV and bed and all that shit. You could have kept him here and really punished him if he did whatever the fuck you're saying he's doing. Which means you could have went through a whole court process to prove that and lock him up in a normal American prison where he wouldn't be having these luxuries now. But instead, your idiot and chief fucking sent him to fucking paradise apparently, according to you.
There's a clear line. Bro, there's a line, and he crossed it. It's like, yeah.
Would he get what he's getting now in America? Would he get what he's getting now in America? Would he get a cushy cell with his own TV and bed and couch? Would he get that here if he got charged with not charged, but convicted of what you called a serious domestic abuse case? Would he be living so cushy right now? So then he Trump just gave him a pass. Then you're saying Trump gave him a pass?
Is it the fucking Democrats? It's the goddamn Democrats.
Who's paying for what?
That's the reason for Doge.
Who's paying for what?
That's the reason for Doge.
Trump's paying for that. Trump's paying for that right now. I hope you know that. For this guy's luxury hotel visit.
What are you gonna do?
Trump's paying for that. I hope you know that.
I mean,
or maybe not. No, he might not be paying for him now.
What if this guy gets out and he wants to beat up your woman with a work boot?
Okay.
Oh my god, the idiocy. All right, he's trolling at this point. Hopefully, you got the point of the video. This guy's either lying or doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, in which case, get the fuck out. Leave. You're done.
No.
Leave.
No.
You're too stupid for this job, or you're being controlled by someone, or you're a part of the game and you're a full of shit liar. Either one of those scenarios, get the fuck out. You're done. IQ test, folks. Simple IQ test, folks.
The guy was caught in
What?
several crimes. He wasn't here legally, and he was in court a lot. So, fuck you.
Enjoy your camel rides. Anyways, there's your video. Please subscribe if you feel like. Comment. Agree, disagree. Do you agree with Harrison? And, it doesn't matter. Even if Trump believed there was actually numbers and letters on his hands, who cares? Just get him out of here. Or do you have a brain? And you're like, that makes this guy a dumbass. Or a liar. Or he's being lied to and he's falling for it, which also makes him a dumbass, considering you're the president of the United States. If you actually cared about the responsibility of that, you would be paying attention and trying to do your own studying, not just relying on fucking dumb fuck aides to gather all your information for you and hand you answers. Choice is yours. Do what you do. I'm sure there's some sort of mixture in between here. Once again, I'm not even saying this guy's not MS-13. I'm just saying the shit they've given us is dog shit. That's not okay. It's not okay for the guy.
Wife doesn't even.
It's not okay.
His wife doesn't even want him back.
Okay, but it's not okay for the president to think the reason why I'm deporting the guy is this reason, and then him not knowing that's not the actual reason. Those tattoos are not actually there. The MS and the 1 and the 3. Him not knowing that and someone getting deported over it is that's not good. There's no way you can find that as a positive, okay thing. That is a problem. There's no excuses for it. Either you're a dumb fuck, or whatever. I've said it a million times. Don't forget to share, support, or hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Check them out, read them, then share them. And for God's sakes, give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in.